You know what bugs me about myself is that I decided to run, take a couple of jog steps, and at my age, my foot.
Shut up.
My right foot, I have to warm my feet up. What?
God, suck my dick, bro.
What?
Yeah,
Whoa,
bro.
that's aggressive.
Suck it for the new year.
Why? Why are you being this way?
Suck it on
It's
the
the new year.
bro.
Why would you be this way?
New year, new day. Suck it.
Well, why? Is this a new leaf? What did you decide that your
it's a new
resolution
leaf.
is to be?
Yeah, my new resolution is to...
You can't just say shut up
is
to me.
start fuck your mouth. Dude, I'm so intense 2019.
Why are you so
It's a new
intense,
me.
dude?
Intense Brendan. Hey, meet Brendan 2019.
Dude.
Intense.
I don't know if I like this.
I'm
You're intense as
bro.
shit.
Yeah, 2019 Brendan. Hey, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's you.
Is that a Daryl Strawberry Mets thing?
Nah, man, this is fucking Tim Tebow. Daryl Strawberry.
Oh,
that guy snorts more fucking devil's dandruff than fucking
Yeah, I know.
Scarface. No, I don't support that, bro. You know I do support
What?
Guest of the Year.
Is it time to announce?
Dude.
It's time to announce.
It is. And I'm going to announce this with a heavy heart.
Why?
I hate to inform you, but there's been some foul play.
Hold on. Are you talking about election tampering?
Yeah, I am, bro. I don't want to say it's Russia in particular. I don't want those problems. I don't want that Russian heat.
Well,
but I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
Someone got in there.
Now, hold on. Now, I did some research, and I've heard some rumors, and maybe you can help me with the rumors.
Sure.
Because all I am is a spectator.
Fire away. This is a press conference. Fire away like you're a journalist. Thank you for coming. Good to see you. In the recent election of Guest of the Year for Finally Kid, we have some good news. We have some bad news. There has been tampering going on, but we will announce the winner or ers very soon. Questions. Front row, old guy losing his hair. What's up?
Right. Thank you for taking my question. We know that Chris D'Elia and Theo Vaughn pulled away rather early.
Correct. Two-man race.
And we know that among the crazy number of people that voted, and some people say it's almost as high as 300,000 people.
Try 400,000.
400,000 people that it became so close to call. And then we understand that in the 11th hour, there seemed to be an irregularity. Can you shed some light on that, or maybe you can't? I know you guys have been very tight-lipped. The bottom line is we want to know who the winner is.
I'm under contract. All I will say, there's a tad bit of foul play.
Foul play.
Foul play. I'll leave it at that.
Somebody got
And
their
it's
grubby,
foul.
sticky, election tampering fingers into the ballot boxes?
Oh, I don't want to say Russians, but...
What?
We'll see.
So you think that maybe some Russian technology got involved?
People got into the system. People hacked into the system.
We want to know, and I think I speak for everybody in this room, we want to know who won Guest of the Year. I mean, we know that the votes were so the votes were so close.
It was a two-man race, two-horseman race. All right,
right.
Chris D'Elia, Theo Vaughn.
There can only be one.
There can only be one, or can there? Taking a little page out of DW's book, we got an interim champ and a defending champ here.
What?
Because of the foul play, the voting was so close, over 400,000 votes. Your Guest of the Year is Chris D'Elia and Theo Vaughn. Double champ, two champs.
Hold on.
We're coming in.
That's crazy.
I know it's crazy. Chin or another belt.
There's got to be one winner. What are we talking about here?
No, there can't be. There was there's something happened. There was a message, and at some point there was like a spike around
for one of the candidates.
60 to 70 pico votes
Can't
came
say
in.
Who.
But there are
picograms involved. One of the contestants had picograms. I won't say names. They had picograms, and it was pulsing.
It was pulsing.
It was pulsing.
So there was some pulsing
I called
involved.
Nowitzki, and even he went, dude, you got to give it to both of them.
Because there's no way to tell whether this is a pulse effect.
It's the first time it's ever happened.
We don't know if this is a pulse effect or if this is fucking...
It's too close to call. There's been foul play. Nevada won't sanction either of them.
What?
Either of them.
So we do know that there was some irregularity, and we can't go forward without... Because we don't have certainty as to what happened.
So I took this case to California, met with Andy Foster.
Yeah.
He said, this is pretty cut and dry, B-Shab.
There's got to be two?
He said, you got to give two belts to both these gentlemen, and they're going to have to duel it out for the real champ.
Well, how do they battle that out?
I'm not sure. They can figure it out. I'm not in that business. This is the longest question ever, sir. Please sit down. Thank you for your time.
Do you have to order another belt?
Yeah,
It depends. It depends. So if Theo wants to prove his name, he might just relinquish the belt. I don't know. It's up
we got to order
Theo.
another one.
To make sure.
We got to order another one.
I don't think Theo's going to relinquish that belt.
We're going to order a new shiny one. Have you seen Rogan's belt for
I didn't see it in person.
I
heard it was
like
awesome.
Chinchilla fur on it.
Really?
Yeah, it's a little different than ours. His looks more like the pancreas.
Does he have a guest of the year?
No, but he won. I mean, he ordered the belt himself. Obviously, he was going to beat Ari Shafir, Segura, and Burt Kreischer in an athletic competition.
Oh, hey, great job, Joe.
Way to go. But then he ordered himself a sick-ass belt.
He did?
Yeah, it's dope. Ours is different.
Chinchilla fur.
Ours is a little different. His looks like the pancreas belt.
Oh, that's a bad picture. There's an actual
But there
video.
it is. That thing is...
Joe and I, Joe, Eddie
it.
Bravo, I think it was Brendan, we were talking about potentially having a dance-off. And then Joe got...
I'm not having a dance-off.
Joe got serious, and Joe goes, nah, it'll take too long because you're going to want to win if you do it. And then, we're going to have to...
No, not a dance-off. No, you brought up doing a real October fest, where the fuck they call it, Sober October, with me, Cam Haines, Rogan, and I forget who else.
Well, that's a whole different thing. I was talking about a dance-off.
That wouldn't be
I was talking
good.
about like a Dancing with the Stars kind of thing.
Cam Haines would destroy everyone.
Oh, yeah, dude. No, I'm not...
That's not my
doing
thing. Not my thing.
I don't know. You're pretty good at that, though. Although Cam Haines beats
No,
you.
I can't do. Cam Haines runs like 500 miles a week.
Oh, that's not possible.
It's not even a competition.
No.
That's like being like, oh, let's do a race and have
you could
fucking
do
Usain Bolt in it.
Actually,
like,
though, what about
right.
a decathlon? You'd have to do a decathlon. What are the sports in decathlon? Because I want to see I want to see where you'd have.
Well, let's clear it up
advantage.
though. So this year's guest of the year is a double champ. You got your champ, your co-champ, Chris D'Elia and Theo Vaughn. We'll have both those gentlemen on to discuss the recent election and the foul play.
Right.
Now, and I want to make this real clear. Neither one of them had anything to do with the foul play.
No, that's
It was
true.
the fan base that did
That's
this.
right.
You assholes.
That's exactly right.
You assholes.
Yeah.
You assholes.
When we're gonna-
and next year, we're going to have to figure out a better way to do this. You know what we're going to do? Paper submissions. You have to fucking mail in your vote with paper.
You'll have to come to the ballot
you
box.
You have to have a fucking
We'll have to watch
ballot
it.
box, and if you don't live in the fucking 3-mile radius, your vote don't count.
Yeah.
How about that? You have to fly in. This what we have to do. Thanks, life.
That's right.
Way to kick off 2019
Life.
with fucking shady play.
You're right.
I will release this. The voting went Chris, Theo. I'm not going to release who had more votes, but it was fucking close, and there's over 400,000 votes. So Chris, Theo. Then went Sasso in third place.
It should.
Or maybe, yeah, I think it went Chris, Theo.
Santino,
Sasso.
Oh.
Santino, Sasso.
Okay.
Then the rest.
All right. Okay.
But the slugger came in hot.
Yeah.
You got to be careful because you don't want a popularity contest because Chris D'Elia is way more famous than all of us.
Yeah.
He has millions of followers.
Yes.
So it's a popularity contest. It's tough, you know?
Yeah, it is. I'm surprised Chris didn't pull away. But anyway.
I mean, I didn't really see Chris campaigning for it.
No. Chris just sat in the cut.
That's a Diet Coke.
Yeah, it
I
is.
told you, I'm intense, 2019, bro. Cancer.
Well, speaking of intense.
Bring it.
So speaking of intense.
How's your teeth in 2019? All right, going back to 2017. Fall back.
It's not true.
Fall back.
My teeth are good. Don't say that.
They're getting a little crooked for 2019.
No, don't say
They're
that.
better than 18, bro.
No, bro. 100-meter sprint.
Teeth are better than 18.
100-meter sprint. 10 events. 110-meter
I don't want to
hurdles.
do this, man. I'm not doing this with you
400-meter event. 1,500-meter event. So that's a lot of running.
Which I like to run.
I think in
so
100 meters you
sprint,
beat
I
everybody.
beat the fuck out of them. 110 hurdles, beat the fuck out of them.
You think you beat everybody in hurdles?
Everyone.
Really?
Everyone. 400-meter event, I probably do pretty good at that.
That's a tough one, though,
Cam
right?
Haines could give me some struggle
I think
there.
Cam Haines might beat you in that. He wins.
He wins.
Okay.
Long jump, I should probably win that. Although
think so.
Rogan's pretty fucking athletic.
No.
High jump, shot put, I'm the biggest. Discus, biggest. Javelin, check. Pole vault. We'll see if anyone can do that.
Hold on.
You ever tried pole vaulting?
I did. I
have.
Well, in high school, I pole vaulted and I threw the javelin.
You're in high school?
Yeah. Now
Doesn't count.
Let me say, ask me how high I jumped in the pole vault.
How high in pole
So
vault?
when you pole vault, you have to bend the bar.
Yeah.
I never bent the bar.
It's tough to do. Pole vaulting's fucking
I would
scary,
like pole
man.
vault like 7.6 or something, and that was it.
Kat, did you ever do it? You look like you fucking... Did you do track at all?
No.
God,
I used
I feel
to
like
run
you
a
could
lot,
throw a
but
mean disc.
not competitively.
You didn't run... Oh, you used to run a lot?
Yeah, I used to run 5 miles every day.
I love running. You don't run anymore?
Not really.
No time?
No time, and I used to live in downtown LA. Wasn't trying to run through that.
Nah.
I like running outside. I hate the treadmill.
Yeah. Peloton has a new treadmill where you have like the trainer on there, and then they teach you sprints, like intervals.
Wow.
I think it's the next thing I want to get there. Yeah, and you just don't run at all, Chin, huh?
Not now, not these days.
You used to?
I used to do it a lot, hours a day.
Hours? Oh, when you're like trying to lose weight,
treadmill,
get all sexy?
3 hours I would do a day.
That's the way to do it, man. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, all these diets and workouts, all it really comes down to is calories in, calories out.
Exactly.
No matter what you do, if you're under 2,000 calories and you're burning more than that, you good, baby.
Yeah.
Depends on the calories too, like carb calories versus protein calories, fat calories.
Yeah, it does.
You'll lose weight though,
but you'll lose weight. Yeah.
If you eat 2,000 of whatever, I'm not saying it's the healthiest thing. Yeah. But if you eat 2,000 calories from cheeseburgers, pizza, and you burn 4,000 calories, you're losing weight no matter what.
Yeah. But it is true that like you're hormonally, you can hold on to weight when you spike your insulin.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So it's a combination. There's no doubt that paleo shit or the keto stuff does take weight off people.
Oh, all of them work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times they say keto works because you're not as hungry. Somehow the fat and the protein.
Well, when you first start, you're a little hungry because your body's getting used to it.
Yeah.
But once your body is in ketosis, which is up for argument to get there, takes forever. But once it is, then your body, it just, it's burning off fat.
Have you been in ketosis?
Slower.
Have you done that? Were you?
I mean, I was strict keto for 6 months. But if you talk to like the Keto King who was on fucking Rogan's, forget his name.
Yeah, Chris Kresser.
Could take up to like a year and a half to get in ketosis.
I'm interested.
Then you can get out of ketosis if you do certain things.
Every time I hear these guys,
the low carb, high fat, high protein, you're going to lose weight. I don't need to be in ketosis. Relax.
Not only that, every time I hear these people talk about diet and like everybody has their own idea, they always forget something. First of all, I don't give a fuck. And third, how about the fact that food is a great joy of life? So how about some moderation? And
some would say the greatest, Brian.
I agree.
I would say the greatest.
I want apple pie.
If
sometimes
you said
I want pasta,
I can never have sex again or never have food again, dude, give me my fucking food.
I agree with you. I do. I think great food.
Slice of pizza.
That's a really good question. For real.
Sex or food?
Sex or food? So you could only eat boring, one-dimensional foods. Or you could have
no. You just take a pill and you can survive off the pill.
There you go.
That's your fucking nutrients. Right. Or you can have sex.
Feast. I guess though, if you could never have sex, you'd probably get fat as fuck.
Why?
Because you'd eat. That energy has to go somewhere.
Jack off.
Yeah, you could jack off
like a madman.
I know.
I'd rather. Yeah,
man, though, you'd miss sex.
You'd miss sex. Here's the thing with sex. Let's say in your prime, you're at your prime, right?
Yeah.
So let's say let's say, come on, bro. The listeners know. So let's say let's say you're like in your 30s, in your prime, right?
20s.
20s, right? And you're just busting nuts and you got a dime piece.
Yeah.
And you just got nothing to do all day but fuck.
Yeah.
How many nuts can you get off?
Not that much.
Let's be realistic.
Not that much.
Let's say
5 at the most.
5's being super generous.
At the most?
I would say
3?
3 is probably more realistic. Yeah. 4 if you're just Sir Hump a lot.
And if you're 4 doesn't last, that'll be a day. That'll be an anomaly.
That's what I'm saying, a fucking day. That would be tough.
Yeah.
Why are you looking like that, Chin?
4, even 3 a day.
The most I've ever done was 5 in a day.
Oh my God.
And I've done 4.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But when you bust that 4th one, it's like this.
Yeah. Dust.
And you're like,
just dust comes out. It's like your dick coughs.
No, it's like it spits, goes. Your dick just goes. It's barely anything.
Don't go. Don't do that.
That's what my dick does. Coughs? Well, yeah, if you're old.
No, it just
goes. Yours comes out like powdered milk.
Oh, here comes nothing.
Yeah, I mean, sex is very temporary. It's fucking.
It is. Somebody said, I heard
4
this
minutes
woman.
Is the average time.
I heard this woman at Gold's Gym. These 2 real professionals with impossibly fake tits.
Love it.
And they were hookers. And one of them said, well, when sex is good, it's 5% of the relationship. When it's bad, it's 90% of the relationship.
Oh, wow.
In other words, when it's really shitty, you're like, what am I doing here? And it's all you can think about. But when it's really good, it's awesome. That's 5%. Think about how much time during your whole day with a relationship, how much time you actually spend fucking.
Oh, yeah.
And then the rest of the time is hanging out, cooking, talking, having to deal with each other. You know?
What's that say? Average time of sex? 7 minutes?
I saw 19.
I believe
There you go.
Nice.
Average of 5 to 4 minutes every time they have sex.
Yeah, there you go. 19. Get the fuck. Was this a porno? 19? That's not real.
Isn't that funny?
I'd be exhausted. 19?
That was
Give me a fucking break. I don't do anything for 19 minutes.
Isn't that funny how people are like, yeah, we banged all night? Well,
no, you didn't, bro. And if you did, she didn't enjoy it because that long is not great.
Yeah.
Food or sex, Kat?
Food, hands down.
Yeah.
Chin, food for sure.
No choice right now. It's such food. It's good.
Well, it's very easy. Would you rather be completely satiated sexually, or would you rather be hungry all the time? That's another.
Well, no, I'm not saying hungry.
I know, but I'm just saying.
You get a pill.
Food is definitely.
Dude, I wish they had a pill you just take where you didn't have to eat. What? And it just gives you like all the right nutrients. Some days, for sure, man. Some days your life is driven by food. Lunch.
I think there's a drink like that. It's called Soylent.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Say no more.
Oh,
fam.
I remember that.
That can't be healthy.
No.
You can get very sick.
They advertise it as a health drink.
Well, that's like Ensure. Ensure is what they give cancer patients. And if you look at it, it's like you buy it. It's a can that you buy in the supermarket, and people actually think it's good for them. It's skim milk with a bunch of vitamins added to it.
Sugar.
It's not giving you
nasty.
shit.
Vietnamese people feed that to their kids so they get chubby.
Ensure?
So, yeah, so it looks like they come from a rich family who can afford to feed them.
Oh, wow. Because chubby and short's in out there?
Yeah, because like the bigger you are, it's like a status symbol. You have money to afford food. And not just enough to survive, but to be plump.
Boy, Americans don't look at it that way, do we? When we see a fat person, it's kind of opposite. You're like, oh, wow, they are not doing well.
Yeah, exactly. What is Soylent? What's in it? Soy?
Soy
It's
milk?
got to be soy, right?
Ugh.
Fuck off. Fuck off. That's all advertising. I don't buy it. I mean, you know.
Slow burn, 20 grams protein. Soy protein. So for guys, can't drink that. Slow burning carbs, fat,
sunflower
minerals.
oil.
I don't know. It can't be
Beets.
good, dude.
Energy with that spike. Yeah, I don't know.
Not for me, bro.
Anyway, food is good.
Yeah, food over sex all day.
Yeah.
Food over sex, dude.
I agree with you. Food over sex. And sleep over everything.
What about no car? Like you can't you have to walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Now imagine your job, what you have to do every day, right?
Yeah.
So you either have to walk so you got stand up at the comedy store, you have to walk. There's no taxis.
I can't do that.
No, hold on. There's either that, you have to walk everywhere.
Can I take a horse?
Or no clothes.
Fuck you, man, and your dumb, alternate universe. Your alternate universe.
Jump in your car.
Impossible questions to answer.
You can jump in your car.
Get the fuck off, man. God damn it.
Get the fuck off.
I tell you how human beings are such bitches when it comes to like when you go to Africa and you look at the bush. We're such bitches. We're so not made for anything. I told you that elephant that was chewing thorns.
Yeah.
It's like, you need clothes. You need everything.
Wait, what's the elephant chewing thorns have to do with clothes?
You need clothing you're going to nick yourself on. Your skin is just bullshit.
Dude, when's the last time you had to walk somewhere?
Fuck.
I can run far, but if like when I'm doing stand up, I'm in a new city and my brother wants to walk everywhere, and he's like, "Oh, it's just right up there, 7 blocks." And you walk 7 blocks, God damn, bro. Well, my body's way better at running the 7 than walking. My back gets tight, my feet hurt.
When me and Rogan were hunting and we were in the Missouri Breaks, and it's clay, you step in clay. And you walk so far, and Joe kills this deer. We butcher it in the field, and we put pieces of it in your backpack. Problem is that you're talking about 80 pounds of meat, and everybody's got 80 pounds of meat on there, and then you got to walk like 5 miles. And at one point, it was like, "How much farther do we have?" And Steve Rinella goes, "Don't think about it because it's too far to think about."
Yeah, you just gotta fucking go.
And walking like that is just like, oh,
dude. I was, that show. Was Escaping Dannemora?
Yeah.
Escape at Dannemora?
The one you ruined for me?
Yeah. The true fucking story that
the
entire world was aware of. And you're like, what? They got out? Yeah, and one died. But they were saying that, so they were partners, right? And the one, they were kind of friends in prison, but outside the prison that, they didn't really need each other. So when they escaped, the one young guy, he was so loyal, and they asked him why he never left the fat guy because he was moving so slow. They said, "Why won't you leave him?" He goes, "Because in prison, your word is all you have.
Yeah.
So I don't want to break that bond."
Yeah.
And so he went to go do something, and that white guy dipped off. Was like, "All right, fuck this. I don't want to be part of this," because he was going to go kill a cop. He's like, dude, they're going to kill us if they catch us. You kill a cop. So he goes, I'm not part of this. He dips out on his own. So for the first, I think, 21 days with the fat guy, he walked, or they walked, I think it was something like a mile a day. So they went 21 miles, a mile a day with the fat guy. After he left the fat guy, he ran 14 miles alone in like 3 days.
Damn.
I know.
Did they have a plan of where they were going?
They were planning to go to Mexico, but they were going to escape.
That's a tough
one. But their ride never came, so they were forced to go into the mountains.
Oh.
And then the fat guy was so lazy and was a drunk. He kept getting drunk when the skinnier white guy was like, dude, we got to move tomorrow. Like, don't get drunk, man. We got to do work. And then eventually just got sick of his shit and pieced out.
How'd they track him, with dogs?
I mean, it was $1 million a day of taxpayers' money. Helicopters, SWAT team, dogs.
Infrared cameras and all that shit.
I don't know, whatever they use. But it's so dense in there. They finally caught him because...
They were in the woods of upstate New York?
Upstate New York.
Summertime?
Summer.
Oh,
winter, they couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Summertime. But they eventually got caught because the fat guy was drunk and he was going to try getting... The picture's hilarious. He was going to try getting a car and he fired at this... off the interstate, he fired at this car. And then the guy called and was like, hey, man, shots were fired to me over here. So then they just flood that scene, found the guy, and they shot him in the face.
What were they both in for?
Murder. One murdered a cop. The guy who's still alive, the skinny white guy in the bottom, murdered the cop. The guy above, the fat guy who got shot, his nickname was Hacksaw. He killed this guy who used to be his boss, and he cut him up into pieces and threw him in a river.
Okay.
Hacksaw.
Bad guys.
Why did he kill the guy, the boss?
Because he wanted money.
Oh.
He was robbing him. He went to his house.
Nice guy. Jesus Christ.
Interesting story, man. $1 million a day of taxpayers' money to search for these guys.
$1 million a day.
The way they escaped was fucking fascinating, man.
I gotta see this. I gotta watch it.
I don't think it's on anymore, bro.
Yeah, your word's everything. Stevie, our boy Stevie said that when they found out he wasn't a rat, they threw him a party. Like, we like you, man. I hope you're not a rat. And when he wasn't a rat, he was fine. You know? It's a lot of guys looking for you.
Right?
Yeah, it's a lot of guys. You're going to get caught.
You got to move, man.
Yeah, you're going to get caught.
Eventually. They were going to try and make it to Canada. The original plan was to get picked up by the hoe who was helping him in prison, who's sucking both of them off. There she is.
That's amazing.
There's the sucker.
Man.
There's the jailbird sucker.
And that's what they call her. They were banging her? Both of them were banging her?
Jailhouse sucker, bro.
Really?
It suck you off proper.
Is she still in jail?
She got 7 years. I think it was 3 to 7. I bet she'll get out pretty soon.
Yeah. For aiding and abetting. Whoa. Oh, damn. He had his head popped off there.
That's a cool picture.
Wow, look at that.
Wow, because I've never seen that before. Yeah, he poked his head out and then pop, pop, because he had a shotgun. He wouldn't let go. Oh. So the feds went.
Yeah, those guys.
They don't really mess around, man.
No.
Especially
not those guys.
You cop killer?
Yeah. And also,
fantastic.
Also, they get their special cops after you. You know those special cops?
The ones not with the weird uniforms, the one with the fucking sweet looking uniforms.
Yeah, you ever see that one, that video? I think it was in Thailand, where the guy has a knife. He's in a bus and he has a knife to a girl's throat, and they send a dude,
the real guys,
just to talk to him. And you see his body. First of all, he looks like an MMA fighter. Like, it's like you're sending this guy. He looks super athletic. He looks like a Muay Thai fighter or something.
Easy.
And then you see how he does it. This might be it.
Philippines?
Yeah, this might be it.
I bet you
this is it. Yeah, but watch.
It's a 13-minute video.
So. This
is not the one. It's not the one.
SWAT team surrounds bus.
They just send one dude over, and he walks over.
And
there's another one that's amazing.
John Murray shoots him in the head?
Yeah, there's another one that's fucking amazing with a woman. That might be the Thailand hostage. There's one with a woman that blew my fucking mind. I was like, what?
Spent a lot of time on YouTube, huh, bro?
Yeah. And he had the gun kind of, he walked up with his hands behind his back. And then the guy goes out and he shows his hands.
It's in 1993?
So really old. I think I know which one you're talking about, Brian, but I'm not sure what country it was.
It too. This one has 1,000 views, so...
The best one, dude, is the one with the woman, where you don't see her come out of it anywhere. She's she looks like a camera woman. She's part of the camera crew. And she's dressed in high heels.
And she goes,
did you see it? She shoots him.
Yeah.
She shoots the guy.
Yeah, the guy's like this. She's like this. That part?
No, dude.
No, the guy's like, no, I can't.
You will not see it. She's so fast. There are those people out there that just do some crazy shit.
Yeah. A very hostage situation there. It's gonna be tough to find.
The one is where the woman does it.
God, that'd be scary, man, to get held hostage.
Oh, this might be it.
This is where the guy takes him out. Damn, look how calm that girl is.
Oh, he has like a...
He has a fucking
like a
hatchet.
Yeah.
He has like
He's
a
obviously
cleaver.
crazy. Look at these guys who are being covered. Watch this.
He has a fucking hatchet, dude.
Right to her neck.
Oh, that wasn't that impressive. He just jumped at him. He was never gonna kill her because when he went to jump, he pulled the knife back.
Yeah, no.
That one was terrible.
There's some ones where you're like, what the fuck? But there are those. That might be
Brazilian.
No.
Maybe we'll just take an L on this one, man. You know,
Female Chinese SWAT team officer disarming knife wielding man.
How about that? Let's see that. I haven't seen that shit. They send a woman in there.
That doesn't look like a woman.
God, that looked easier than ever.
Dude, that was good though.
Not really. Just snuck it behind and went boop.
No, it didn't move.
Kind of. And the guy went, whoa.
But that's still something. And that's a woman.
Hey, these videos.
Wait, that's a woman, bro. Hold on. Let me see this again.
The person that did it was a man, but the woman came after.
No, that's a woman.
That's a giant man.
Hey, watch. The woman's here.
No, she has a ponytail. Look.
Yeah, she has a ponytail. Comes running up now.
It's a ponytail. Is that a ponytail? Yeah,
that
it's a woman.
Yeah, that's
100% a woman.
A big woman.
That's a giant woman.
I don't know.
Damn.
I don't give a fuck, guys.
That's kind of a big deal.
Is it?
I think so.
Knife. He just went, oh, fuck.
No, that's not what he did. She twisted his arm.
You're into this stuff, huh?
Well, yeah, that's a big deal.
That was in 1998, bro.
I don't care when it was, all right? I don't really need your... I don't like that you're over it. You should be...
We're just going to scour the internet for hostage videos?
Yeah, just hostage videos. Either way, there are those guys. There are those guys.
Speaking of taking hostage,
they go like this. You know how every police officer they always have that one guy who's like, send in the Cobra, you know. And I was like, oh, I gotta come in and do this.
You don't see a lot of hostage situations lately, though. It never works out ever.
It never works out.
They need their
Has
demands.
it ever worked out? The only people that do it are the jewelry thieves, the Pink Panthers. Those are the guys that just smash and grab and get away with 50 million.
No, that's not hostage. That's bank robbing.
Yeah. No, it's jewelry robbery.
Yeah, but that's not holding a human hostage. Has anyone gotten away holding a human hostage? I'm sure. We don't hear about it.
Do you remember Good Guys or that electronics company?
Yeah.
And then there was this huge hostage situation, and we were watching it live on the news.
No.
You guys don't remember this?
No? How long ago? If you
I
say
think it was
the
in
90s,
the
I'm going
90s.
to freak out.
I think it was the 90s.
All right, bring up another 90s video for me, Jim.
90s.
But when's the last hostage you've heard of? I mean, no one gets away with it, dude.
Yeah.
It never works.
Did you ever see
you're
that?
surrounded by cops. Where are you going to go?
Did you see that Netflix special? That Netflix
forget it.
documentary about how they attached a bomb to that guy's head?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck,
yeah,
man?
And they kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so crazy.
Wow, what was that? That was a documentary.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Yeah. And it was, I guess they found them, and it was this woman who was the mastermind of it. Fuck.
Oh, it was 1991?
Sorry for the
interruption.
This is our one woman was
I was watching this live with my family.
a gunman.
You're 27 years old?
He just came through with a gun.
90s?
Yeah, bro.
No.
You're old as fuck.
I was a teenager.
And it looked, the woman is outside the store.
Boom. And they go attack him.
We just saw gunfire.
What was that?
Sniper taking out the window.
So that's a cop that shot the window, and then these guys start shooting everyone inside. The hostage guys just went like that.
And they killed everyone?
They killed a few people.
In front of the door.
And this is live on TV?
Yeah, because
those guys running just killed those people?
Hold on.
You want to keep playing it?
Sheriff's Department. People inside are scampering around, getting cover. One of the gunmen there just was shot.
And that's when the SWAT team came in and started killing them all.
And they have opened fire. I just saw another gunman get shot. He has fallen. It does not look like he's still alive.
Dude, would they ever air this now?
On the ground, taking cover.
They've learned. You know, they have like a delay now.
There's a delay.
Yeah, someone killed themselves and shot themselves in the head on a freeway overpass, and they showed it live. And then ever since then, they have delays.
From the back, but they did not go in through the front. A sniper took the first person out.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Dude, it's super long. Dude, did you ever see that one in that's in South Africa? It was at a mall in South Africa that terrorist squad.
It was in Kenya, I think.
It takes over the mall.
Yeah, it was in Kenya.
And there's video of it. Yes. And there's a documentary. I think it's on HBO. It's so intense.
Yeah, man.
So many. Oh fuck, it's intense.
Yep.
I don't know if it's Kenya, dude. Is it?
Yeah. Kenya mall attack?
Yeah. That's it.
I mean,
on that mall terror attack, conflicting reports at this hour about Americans possibly being involved and whether or not hostages are still being held. The president of Kenya expected to speak shortly, which could.
How far is that from where you were at?
It's far. Kenya's East Africa. Kenya's the definition of East Africa.
Africa's so big.
It's huge. I didn't realize how big it was. It's fucking nuts. You can fit China, North America. I couldn't believe it.
It's so big.
Yeah, I was blown away by how big it was, and Europe. I think
like almost all the continents, but China, right?
1.4
China in there.
1.4 billion people in Africa. The one part of the world where they're still having 6 kids at a time.
Good for them.
No,
there's room for it though.
Not really,
but there's not enough food for it.
And there's also it's just not good. The economy can't handle it.
That's what I'm saying. They can't. The infrastructure.
Not a good
this
situation.
Was crazy though.
Not a good situation.
God, I can't remember the last time someone took someone hostage and it
thank goodness
worked out. They just stopped doing it because it hasn't worked for anybody.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Sometimes the whole point is just to spread terror and make your mark, even though you a couple of your soldiers die in the event.
No, I'm talking about like the white guys or whoever, the black guy who takes a random lady hostage on a bus. It's like, I need $1 million. Yeah. She's not getting out alive, and they're surrounded by cops.
Well, because
the cops like, cool man, we'll give you $1 million. Yeah, just let her go. We'll give you $1 million. Yeah. We'll let you even walk out.
Yeah,
there's helicopters.
Well, what we forget is that that cops, like the FBI, the SWAT teams, they've got guys who are really smart and really tough, and they're really good at shooting straight.
Oh, but they've also
all that.
They've also done it. This year,
and they've done it. This is your first time in the
hostage.
Right, you're in the ring for the first time. They've been in the ring for 20 years.
They've seen how this works.
That's right. Yeah. So they go, oh well, he's an idiot. And
I'm gonna fucking do it. No, you're not. I've seen guys who actually do it. They don't look like
my buddy, who's a special cop who does all this stuff. He said they were staking out this big time drug lord, and I was like, what's he doing? He goes, he's just hanging with his girlfriend right now. And I go, well, doesn't he know that he's being watched? He goes, well, you're thinking that he's like a mastermind because he runs a big operation. I mean, he's not. He's making mistakes like they always do, like everybody does. You get caught because we have a whole, I don't know, government after you. You're not gonna.
That's all they do, though.
That's
like
right.
You're not. Your specialty is selling drugs, not getting caught.
That's right.
That's what right. Their specialty is catching people.
Yes,
it's literally all they. That's their job.
That's right. Even the Zetas and all those guys, when they get caught, they always say they were like, I knew I was going to get caught because they always ask them, "What are you sorry about?" Well, I'm sorry I haven't seen my mother in 7 years, but in this life, you're not going to, and all that stuff. You're like, okay, but you made videos of cutting people's heads off. Okay, but all of them know that eventually they're going to get caught. Yeah, it's going to catch up to you.
Options, bro.
Options.
I'll take you hostage right now.
What?
But
I would
with
fight
no weapons. Back. No weapons. Just a thumb to your stupid throat. I'll fucking do it. Well, his skin is paper thin.
Because he's old?
I'll fucking do it.
You're being ageist.
He's on thinners. He's on fucking thinners. They'll bleed out.
What would you stick your finger in my throat?
I'll punch him right in the nose. He'll bleed out. He's on thinners.
No.
Like, he doesn't have a gun.
You'd have me in a chokehold.
Nope. I set my fist to your nose like this. I'll fucking do it, man.
I don't know, dude.
I'm thinners.
You
keep looking around going, thinners? What's he talking about?
What's he saying?
Blood thinners.
I'm putting my fist in. You'd be holding your fist like this in my face?
No, like this.
Okay, man.
Like this. I'm going to flick the fuck out of his nose.
No, my eyeball.
Another inch.
My eyeball. Okay.
No, I need you to bleed, bro.
Oh, my God. Yeah. It's always scary when you got a pencil and take somebody's eye out. You just hold a pencil to my eye. Anybody move?
God, when's the last time someone was taken hostage, Chin?
Oh.
I'm sure it happens all over, but it's not a big deal anymore.
Yeah. Well, I love that Chinese police video where the guy has him, the guy comes down the wall and shoots him in the head. Did you see
that? Yeah, that's crazy.
That was crazy. They lowered him down.
He's like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
2017 in Vietnam.
Hanoi hostage crisis.
That's a long ass time. These are like the big hostage crises, though. That's the other thing. How weird is it, especially in LA, they go crazy for high speed car chases. I could give two fucks, but it's breaking news. We got a speed chase on the 134, and they cover every ounce of it. Who gives a fuck?
I don't know.
June 2018.
Wow.
Orlando.
That's terrible.
4 children?
That's terrible.
That's super terrible.
That must have been his kids or something.
Dark.
All right. This is a very bad topic.
Yeah, let's not talk about hostage and people dying anymore. Those high-speed chases make no sense to me, though.
None.
Again, they never get away. What's the game plan, bro? You're going to escape and go where?
I feel like it's never
a helicopter's not going to get you.
But I feel like it's always it just happens because you got caught and now you take somebody hostage because you panic.
You're still on the hostage? No, I'm talking about fucking car speed chases, speeding away.
Oh, that's the dumbest shit on the planet. Because they have helicopters.
Well, no, even helicopters totally get out ready. But all they do is go, yeah, Jim. No, he said it. Yeah, no, he said south on the 405. Where are you at? You're 7 miles ahead of him.
Yeah,
just turn around and put a roadblock up.
Yes,
done. Game over. And you know if they're going a certain speed, they can't chase you. They fall back now. They won't get on your tail because they don't want you making erratic moves and fucking people up like innocent bystanders. So you see they pull way off now.
Wow.
And they just follow. You're going to run out of gas. Yeah. They just wait for you. You go here. They follow you there. They don't do those 150-mile-an-hour car chases anymore. They back off.
They do, yeah.
Because they don't want you going all crazy fucking people up.
Yep.
I've seen them get away, though, before.
Sometimes.
They go through, like mall parking garages.
Really?
The helicopters lose them, and then they just ditch the car and they're gone.
That's a smart idea. Yeah. Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. Yeah, you're talking about the movie Gone in 60 Seconds?
No, I did.
Because in real life, you go in the mall parking lot, the cops go, cool, there's only 2 exits here. We'll cover both of them.
But you can mix, you can mingle with all the other people.
You just leave your car and you just ditch it and go.
Walk out. That's pretty smart.
Let's see that. I don't think that's ever happened, but let's see.
No, it has. Gone in 60 seconds. Nicolas Cage.
There was the guy who and then he did you hear about the guy who was a counterfeiter in Canada? He was fucking making millions and he was a counterfeiter. They catch him, right? They got him. Dead to rights. They got his girlfriend. He's going to be sent to the United States as well because he's dealing with dollars. And he says to them, you know what? He goes, I'll tell you what, guys, here's the problem. I got $300 million.
Offshore?
No, hidden. That's going to get out there. So if you want the $300 million in perfect counterfeit bills, you know, you got to let me off. They go, they do a thing. And they go, we can't have all that money out there. So he has 2 weeks and they look everywhere for it. And then they can't find it and he gets exonerated and
really?
Gives it up. You know where it was? It was in a mall parking lot.
Jesus Christ.
In a U-Haul just with a padlock on it. And he just hid it there.
Boom.
Catch me if you can. Block.
There he goes.
That's it?
That's it. They said this guy got away.
Because once you get in there, especially if you just act normal, they don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Smart.
What a way to go. You just got to make sure you get to that mall. And then you got to wait. Then you got to make sure people don't snitch on you. Like you can't come in hot into that parking lot. You need to come in just normal, like you're shopping for a pair of fucking Uggs or whatever, and it's all good.
Yeah.
Dude, they're cutting people's hands off for iPhones. Cherry Creek Mall.
No.
Some dude ran by. Someone at the door?
Yeah, you want up?
Sure.
Okay.
That's not true.
Look who's here.
Oh, well, if it isn't the red-headed slugger himself.
I didn't knock here.
Oh, what's up, Drew?
Hey, Andrew.
What's up, bro?
What's up, Andrew Santino?
Hey, Bryan.
What the fuck?
He's coming in hot, dude.
Bone to pick with you.
Hey, dude, take
bro.
it easy, man.
Yeah,
what
fuck
the
him
fuck?
up, Santino.
I sent a fucking text to you, dude.
When, bro?
Wow.
When? Oh,
I sent a fucking text. I said, Bryan,
well, I don't remember.
what's up with the guest of the year, dude?
I said I didn't know.
And you didn't even back.
Okay. I was in Africa. Take it easy.
Yeah, dude, I saw, dude.
Take it easy.
He was faking the fucking movie.
Dude, holy shit.
This freaking trap house.
Look, bro.
This guy doesn't want to text me fucking back.
No.
Africa, that's what he said. Liar.
I just didn't know.
No, hold on.
With his family?
Look at Theo. Comes there. Look at Theo's entourage. Look at his little rats.
What's up, Brad?
Look at the rats.
Hey, man.
What's up, dude?
Get out of here.
What the fuck? What?
Get him out.
What?
Get the fuck out.
That's my chair.
Crazy, dude.
This is my podcast now.
You can't just take over the podcast, bro.
The Rat King, the Bee Sting, and the Red Rocket. You're fucking out, dude. You're out.
Red Rocket and the Bee Sting.
And I chew gum now.
The revolution has begun.
Your pulse is even slow.
Don't I have a... Jesus Christ, you guys are fucking... Is this a mutiny? Don't I have a...
Hey, guys.
What's my
Kill
nickname?
him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
You're bad.
What the fuck? I have kids.
Hey.
What do you have, leprosy?
Say goodbye.
I box you guys.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye to your fans, because it's over.
The time has come.
Say goodbye to your fans. It's over.
You've been voted off the island. You've been voted off, bro.
Bye.
This is a Survivor podcast.
Did you know about this?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
This Survivor podcast.
What is it, that I'm just old?
You out.
Is this new blood in, the old blood out?
Hey, Bryan.
Yeah.
Hold my gum, man.
Rappaport and put it under that table. That's a Rappaport.
That's right.
Piece of gum, bro.
You feel good about this now?
Oh, you guys have this, huh?
You're done, dude. What were you guys talking about?
We're talking about how in the new year we're supposed to be forgiving.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're talking about guest of the year.
It's that time of year. You guys, is it done?
Did you guys pick it already?
Oh, yeah.
Who is it?
Why don't we tell Theo what we think?
Tell him.
No, Theo.
Theo, get the mic.
No.
What do we think? What happened?
Well, there's good and bad news. There's good and bad.
Okay.
You came in hot, though.
You came in hot.
You came in super hot.
Really hard.
Third place.
What does that mean? What does this
Third place.
mean?
I came in third place.
It was a three-man race. Santino came in third.
I like that. Not number 3.
Look at Theo. I can't wait to tell you. So there's a caveat. You did win. There's a caveat here.
I did?
You won, yeah.
Okay.
You won.
Wait, what's the
Why
caveat?
tell me now? Why not tell the rat when he can come in like the rat?
Because wait.
It was very close.
There was over 400,000 votes, but there was some foul play.
400,000?
400,000
I know what the foul play was.
What?
People voted multiple times.
That's not even
That's why
foul.
there's something
but
like
there's
that.
there's some Russian leak shit going on where it's some foul play. However,
Bro, are you involved with Russians?
Dude, you're the closest thing I know to a Russian. Probably you or you.
No, he's way more Russian looking than I am.
I look Iranian.
I'm Irish and Italian. That's Western Europe.
You don't look Iranian, bro.
Dude, you don't look
Russian.
American out of anybody.
You
here.
look bad, bro.
Brian looks the most fucking Russian.
You look nice.
You look Eastern European.
No, I mean,
beady little
yeah,
eyes.
Did you
like soup?
Niet. I mean, no.
See?
Yeah.
Yet.
See?
Yeah, dude.
I meant no.
Bro,
Brian.
he's electric right now. This whole couch is shaking. Are you okay?
I'm not.
Hey,
Okay.
but
He's feeling it.
What do you mean?
We're giving you and Chris
My elbow's
belts. You're both champs.
What?
It's 2 champs.
Dual
Double
champs.
champs.
Because the problem was we didn't know when we looked at what happened. You guys were so neck and neck.
I'll tell you off air the exact details.
And then there
Like,
was.
what do you mean
and
neck
then there
and
was
neck? Like, how
and then
neck
there
and
was-
neck are we
there was
talking
an
about?
Irregularity, and it didn't make sense. And so we've investigated that, and it looks like it's too close to call.
There's an interim belt. So you're the defending champion, and Chris the interim champion.
You know what this sounds like to me?
What is intern?
Tie over there. Sounds like I won. It feels good to win. This feels so good to win guest of the year. First of all, I want to thank all my fans and my friends. Thank you so much for coming out, dude.
Bro, Chin, what do you know,
these
dude?
guys tied. I won.
So is this your win?
This is my win speech. Let me make a speech real fast. I'm so happy to be guest of the year. I knew it. Everybody knew it.
I don't know.
Theo knew
What
it.
are you talking
Chris
about?
Delano knew it.
No, it's Talia.
Whatever. He doesn't mean shit to me.
isn't, bro.
Now that I'm sitting on top of the mountain, it feels so good. It feels so
what are you
good to be in.
Clarify
You know,
this. What are you talking
Oh
about?
my God! Thank you guys so much. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank God.
Wait till his speech. is done. Wait till his speech.
Can I have my award speech, please?
No, Louis C.K.
Dude, you tied.
Calm down, bro.
You tied.
Bro, you
tied.
You look like a very weathered Louis C.K., bro.
I look way younger than fucking Louis
Comedy has
C.K.
been-
more hair.
it's been
Do you
a
want to
tough
see my
month,
dick?
hasn't it? Huh?
Do you want to see my dick? I'll Louis C.K. you right
At
fucking
least
now.
you asked first. Yes, I would like to.
He's got a no,
No, please,
no,
Jim.
please.
Why?
He's got a real dick on him, man.
Does he really?
No, it looks like
I've
somebody-
not heard
It
that.
looks like a red balloon.
What have you heard? What have you heard?
Huh?
What have you heard?
It's like a red
I've heard like one of the
You know what I
what
see
are those
sometimes?
highlighters.
Hold on, who's the fuck?
With the multiple
Hold on.
colors?
You got a dick
I can
like a
switch
highlighter.
dick
Stop
colors.
everything.
Yeah, what do you mean interim belts, bro? What are you talking about?
You guys tied,
Let's be
motherfucker.
honest,
This is
bro.
a tie. That's
You
what
want
it
to
is.
fucking break this again? Somebody
You broke that,
Hold
bro?
on,
I didn't break it.
Hold on, I have a question.
Yeah.
I got a question. Who's the sexy twink? Who's the sexy, full-mouthed, V'd-out twink?
You.
Who's the sexy, full-mouthed, V'd-out 20-something twink
Oh, God.
over there? with the sweatshirt that says Billionaire Boys Club.
That's a young man, dude.
That's a boy. That's
our
his
intern.
friend.
That's
Yeah.
every gay man's dream, right there.
I guess, dude.
As an older gay man, I got to tell
Are you wearing pants or
Oh,
shorts?
that's a
Can I
little
see?
coke mule, that boy.
He's a coke.
He's got like pants shorts on.
Oh, dude.
Pants shorts.
You fucking tickle him. Bro, you tickle him, a little
That
bag
is
of,
a high beats
bag of
I've
pills
ever
will
seen.
fall out of
He
his
is
ass, bro.
covered
But
in
the kid's
logo.
got a,
That's your new
build
intern?
on it.
Oh,
Watch
beautiful
this.
guy.
Watch
Do you
this.
make him wear sweats so he can take that on and off quickly? Is that what it is?
You do some sport?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, what sport?
Well, I used to play hockey and I box.
Whoa,
You
calm
box.
I'm
down,
not boxing,
bro.
Tony Jeffries. I see you guys.
Do you spar? Do you move around?
bit.
Yeah. Look like
Brian's
that
trying to ask you to
kid.
take your shirt off. That's all he really wants.
No, I'm just saying. But the kid looks. I can tell through his sweatshirt that he's
He's
put
a beast,
together.
huh? Yeah, he's cut up.
What I call that is I go, kid looks squared away.
Look at Theo's really fucking mad. He keeps throwing looks at Chubb about.
He can only think about
you have a
being-
tie belt, bro. You
You
tied.
guys need an intern?
You guys tied.
We
Probably.
don't have a tie belt, dude.
You guys tied.
Chin.
Why you going to me?
You fucking live here. We got to do an app.
Let's go. Bye, guys.
That's it.
Dude, thank you for letting me win. That's awesome. That's so tight,
bro?
I won. Woo!
Yeah, listen
Are you
to
joking? Are you really announcing it today?
Yeah, we're announcing today.
Okay. Well, let me know who wins, dude.
I think you won.
Well, fucking give me the shit then, dude.
It's so
What are you
close.
guys talking
though.
about?
Hey,
Well, the problem is, Theo,
let's
that
go.
we
Let's
think
go
there
talk
might
shit
be
about
two
Chris
winners.
for an hour.
Let's go talk
Two
shit.
winners, dude. You guys are so fucking
He goes.
liberal, bro.
He goes. Let's go start.
Two winners? What is this? Socialites? Ism?
Socialiteism.
Fuck yeah.
There's been some foul play, Theo,
Well, what?
and our investigators are looking into it.
Well, look into this shit, dude, and give me my fucking shit.
All right, bro.
All
Take-
right.
Your friend, Chris D'Elia.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Don't say Delano. That's so
Chris
disrespectful.
Delano is exactly.
No,
That's his
it's D'Elia,
name to me.
dude.
You know what
He's
his
not
name
here.
is to me? I don't give a fuck. How about that,
Guy,
That's
we
his
are in
name.
a
Man, you're
office
100.
Sorry.
You're
I'm sorry.
195 pounds. Just,
195 pounds.
strap,
Badass
man.
shit.
You're a
You
good.
want me to climb over this desk and fuck you up again?
I don't, bro.
strap, dude.
Because you know better.
No, I know, and I
Look
apologize.
Like that. And the
No, I
last
said
one-
I don't.
What did you say?
I said I don't.
What did you say?
I
did you
said I
say?
don't, man.
Louis.
Dude, you're so intense. Holy shit, you're
What
like
did I
a
say?
dude. You're like a redheaded
Louis,
lumberjack.
please relax.
Happy New Year, dude.
Thanks, brother. You
So
too,
good to
man.
see you, dude.
You too, man.
Got legs.
Don't fuck around with me,
Got
Brian.
legs. All right.
I'm so tired of
He's
this
scared of him.
Shit, dude. He's no joke, man. He's a fucking crazy
tie
man.
belt. You gonna give him a tie belt, dude?
Leave Louis alone, bro.
Fucking.
Stay back.
Let's go.
Leave Louis alone, bro. He's had
Leave
a
me alone, dude. I've had
tough year.
I've had a tough year last year.
Good luck with everything, guys.
There's no cum left in his body. Tough time.
God, I'm gonna take my.
What's up, cat? How are you? Good?
Get your hands off our cat, dude.
Give me my fucking belt, bro.
All right, dude. Listen, there's you got to take it easy. We're gonna give you a belt. We may have to give Chris a belt as well. Is the only problem.
We're gonna order new belts, dude. We're ordering new belts, bro.
Hey, you did, but you.
Guys, in my eyes, bro,
Dead.
not as much as you were before.
Yeah. Hey,
dude.
Oh wow, Andrew, you won. You won.
Controversy.
Yeah.
It was so fucking hilarious.
God damn. Santino is a crazy man. He came at me physically.
Dude, he wanted to hurt you.
I was nervous. He's a big guy.
Brian, can you push that mic away a little bit?
Oh, that one?
The third
The
one?
far one?
This one?
Thank you.
Yeah, Kanye West.
Crazy.
We have that in the
Yeah.
current events.
He would be definitely, it's best suited. He's on Rogan's.
I agree.
He would not
Because
be-
they can talk
He would not be a
forever.
good guest on here. It's not really our thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be joking around with you guys, I don't think.
No, we can't
He
get
might.
serious. We can't talk about health issues and fucking brain. It's
We
not.
could.
It's not really our thing, especially for an hour.
You don't think the fans would key in?
I think they would like it. I think to get what Kanye wants to do, there's no better platform than Rogan.
what 3
what
hour
Rogan
talk,
does.
yeah.
Even if it's only 2 hours, but
Amen.
you know what he does, he's the guy for the Fire the Kid's not the spot.
Yeah.
That's not our cup
He'd
of tea.
do another like Sway interview if he was in here.
Yeah, correct.
He'd do another what?
He did an interview with a radio host named Sway where he was basically yelling at him the entire time.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
A lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
He's just very passionate,
It's gonna be interesting with Joe because obviously Joe,
very level-headed.
but also doesn't take shit either.
Yeah.
So if Kanye like starts saying like Joe call him out on questionable shit, I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Probably the most downloaded show of all time.
I think Joe will probably do a lot of listening, you know.
Oh, Kanye would go for sure, but if he says crazy shit, Joe's not just going to skim
Right.
past it, which is,
Right.
but, and what else is interesting is Kanye used to always link up with Charlemagne, but Charlemagne recently started like not talking shit, was like, dude, Kanye needs to get back on his meds because he's talking some crazy
I've
shit.
seen Charlemagne call Kanye out like on the show, like when he had Kanye on. He was very direct about, saying, well, when you stick to music, it's one thing. When you start talking this way, we kind of lose our bearings with you.
He decided to go a different
I really like that Charlemagne guy. He's really good.
Yeah.
Didn't he start off as like kind of a troll in the beginning?
He started off as a radio host. Yeah, troll. Yeah.
And
then he was
Charlemagne, yeah.
Then he was on Wendy Williams for a fucking grip. And then, he's not young. He's like 40.
No, he's 41 or 42.
He's been doing it for a hot second.
He's a smart dude. I like him a lot.
He talks a lot of shit. A lot. Like he's been in clubs where guys try and jump him. He just runs out. Like,
really?
He talks a lot of shit. Yeah.
Yeah. There was that one dude who came up who was this big producer.
Birdman. You talking about Birdman?
Yeah. I think you showed me that here on this podcast. I was like,
yeah, I'd be scared shitless if those people were like pissed off at me. But he's just like,
his co-host DJ Envy was in New York and also was talking shit on the show, and he got held at gunpoint.
That's what I can imagine. These guys, they run with actual gangs and stuff.
Yeah, the guys that you're talking shit
on. The rappers, some of the rappers run with actual real gangs.
Well, yeah.
All right, should we jump in? Look at Rogan. Should we order new belts, Chin, this year?
Well, we already have that 2018 one, so that's already set for one person. If we're gonna have two,
that must be an expensive.
What'd you say?
Right,
so that's already set for one of the people. If we're gonna have two,
where you order them online?
Yeah,
what's our options?
Undisputed.
Dude? Let's look.
We could look for expensive ones.
Bring it up. Let me see, dude. Rogan clearly dropped some nice fancy change on there.
Yeah.
His looks legit like the belt from Pancreas.
Pancreas.
Boss Rutan's Invitational.
Yeah, we got the one that has the highest rating, but that's just customers. Pro-Am belts, I think that might be.
Click on it, dude. How much we talking?
These are more expensive. Ours is like.
But let's just see. That's definitely where Rogan got his. Isn't that Rogan's? Damn,
that's like $229. It's not that expensive.
Look, these. Oh shit.
Fantasy football. Oh wow, those are high quality. This is what we got to do, man.
Website's jumping all over the place.
Bulk. What if we just bought a bunch of them in bulk? Told them to shut the fuck up.
Just give them all out.
That one's pretty legit, but then you got to write the fucking. See, we don't need the side though of all the shit on there. That one's legit. How much is that one?
$229.
All right, we'll order something like that, and they'll take our logos in the middle and shit.
Yeah, whatever design we want to come up with.
All right, I'll figure it out after this. Order a real fresh one. Let's do some current events.
All right, cats. Okay, here you go.
So, a mother and her baby girl at a mall wanted to pet a bunch of service dogs who were in a pack training, and the trainer said no because the dogs were technically working. And the mom walked away, came back, started throwing a little fit, and then she started threatening to sue the women who were recording her fit.
Oh, wow.
For not letting her daughter pet a service animal.
Let's see this.
Yes, I definitely will. Does this have your... Yeah, I'm the owner, so you can talk to me.
Her daughter's cute.
Okay, yeah, and I'll definitely be... Do you have a higher-up? Do you have anything else?
No, I'm the owner of the company.
Okay, well, that was very rude how she definitely talked...
Look at that little girl.
Do not pet on every single dog that...
God, Mom, relax. They're service dogs,
like
dude.
An asshole.
I know. Just for sure go somewhere else. Look at the poor kid. Cute as shit, though.
But also, people like this are
come
awful.
On. God, don't you have anything better to do?
She sucks. I know mothers like this, too. They just get crazy, and it's like, fuck off.
You don't have anything else to be upset about?
No.
It's not playing.
All right.
But we got the gist of the story, right?
At least the kid's cute. But also, Mom, fucking go to dog park.
I did not ask you.
You came over.
You are recording without my consent.
Absolutely.
You are absolutely...
It's legal.
It is not legal.
It is.
Illegal.
Okay, call the cops.
I
Call
will
the cops.
Call my lawyer right now.
Because it's illegal to harass service dogs.
I'm going to call the cops?
It looks like she just got in an argument with the woman. It had nothing to do with that.
And the kid was going in the stroller. Poor kid, though. It's like, come on, Mom, chill.
She just wants
She's going to call her lawyer? Like, God, what are you doing?
I'm not. I'm sorry, not you.
She's just leaving, right?
No, she's going there to call her lawyer. The lawyer's gonna be like, dude, what are you doing?
Have a good night. It's illegal to record without somebody's permission. Okay? Learn respect.
I mean, that looked like nothing.
That means they have nothing.
It just looked like she got mad because they were videoing her, and then
she got mad because she couldn't touch the dogs.
Well, she got mad at that at first. She was like, that doesn't make sense. You're being bitches about it. Then, yeah, it just looked like
nothing happened. All right, what else we got?
Holding the dog.
That was a
That girl is all up on the dog.
She's all up on the dog.
That girl is making love to that German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she's the owner. I don't know. That girl's all up on the dog, though.
Yeah. My buddy had a business, a doggy daycare business, and he told me that he got out of it because the volunteers, the animal crazy people who love animals a little too much, they were just impossible to be around all the time. They were a little crazy.
People who like dogs and cats too much, it's a little weird.
Because there's something else going on there.
Well, they don't connect with people.
It doesn't mean that you don't want.
No, they don't
people
connect with people. They're always around horses.
Yes,
you see a girl always posting pictures of horses.
She doesn't like people.
Single.
Yeah, that's.
Get off that horse's dick.
Well,
go to a club or something. Meet a man.
There is something you like.
You have more than one cat, we'll figure it out.
Some people put all their compassion and love into the animals to a degree where it's over the top. That's all. Because
animals won't hurt me.
It's anthropomorphizing something. You know what that means? Like you're giving it human characteristics and assuming it's very human. It's just a misplaced sometimes. You need people who are going to rescue dogs. Thank God they exist, but sometimes they can tend to be a little cuckoo.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, LeBron has declared himself the greatest basketball player of all time.
He did?
This made me tense up a little bit. But before you post this, go to Barstool Sports because they posted a clip of Michael Jordan and they chopped it up with LeBron James talking about who's the greatest of all time. Because I always said, if you're the greatest of all time, I think Bruce Lee said it, you don't say it, people tell you you're the greatest. So I find it weird LeBron did this.
Not this one, right?
Nope, that's the actual footage him saying it. It might be on their it's on their Instagram. Because everyone tagged me on it. Because I mentioned this, how it makes you feel a little weird that LeBron did that. But then they're like, check out fucking Jordan. He used to say all this stuff.
Recently?
There it is to the far right. Yeah, this one.
Personally, I mean, individual goal was that Magic, Bird, Isaiah never did this. So that meant a lot to me to do it for the third time. Yes. I won't say that I'm better than those people, but I think in terms of success, continuous and consistently, that puts me right up there with them, if not, a step above them. So I'm not here campaigning for the best player in the world or in the history. I'm not saying that, because everybody plays differently in different eras. But to say that we won 3 in a row and I was a part of that team.
Well, that's fair.
Now watch LeBron.
The greatest player of all time. That's what I felt.
Wait, say that again. Let me hear that again.
I can't rewind it on Instagram.
Right there made you the greatest player of all time.
Personally, I mean, individual goal was that Magic, Bird, Isaiah never did
again.
Yeah.
So that meant a lot to me to do it for the third time. Yes. I won't say that I'm better than those people, but I think in terms of success, continuous and consistently, that puts me right up there with them, if not, a step above them. So I'm not here campaigning for the best player in the world or in the history. I'm not saying that, because everybody plays differently in different eras. But to say that we won 3 in a row and I was a part of that team.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time. That's what I felt. Reasons. And then after I stopped, I was like, that one right there made you the greatest player of all time.
Interesting.
He's saying that because with that shitty Cavs team, he beat Golden State, which is considered one of the greatest teams of all time. He beat him in Game 7, basically by himself.
Yeah.
I mean, there's argument he is the greatest of all time, but it's strange to say it yourself. It's awkward.
Is there a way? So my way of always dealing with that is that LeBron's a forward, Jordan was a forward, or was he a power forward? What is
it? No, Jordan. There was
he a point? He wasn't point guard.
No, he was a point guard. He was a guard though.
But okay, so
that's kind of now.
Actually, a better
LeBron
way
does everything.
Right.
What's your point though?
My point is this: if you had a choice between choosing LeBron James in his prime or Michael Jordan in his prime for your team, that's the bigger question. Who will you choose? And for me,
I think it's a stupid argument.
For me, I choose Michael Jordan still, I think. And I'm not a big basketball guy, but I think you'd probably still, I think most people would still say Michael Jordan, right?
I think so. It's kind of silly that just talking about different eras. It's like when I can't stand when people do. How would have fucking Bruce Lee done in the UFC? I don't give a fuck. It wasn't then.
Yeah.
Or when they do these hypotheticals, how would LeBron do back then? Pretty fucking good.
Oh,
He's the best athlete on the planet.
And by the way, how would Michael Jordan do right now? Pretty fucking good.
Yeah, they'd still be some of the greats. I don't know.
Yes, but
there's argument for both.
Yeah, no, but I think the only way to do it is to ask you, like, you have Kobe Bryant. You got Michael Jordan, you got LeBron James. You get to choose one for your all-star team. Then you get a bunch of other guys you get to choose. You're probably going to go with Michael Jordan, right?
I would, but there's argument for both.
There is. Maybe there is.
But LeBron he also has these shows right now, right? He has his own production company, lives in L.A.
Yeah.
He has a deal with HBO now. He has this deal with ESPN where they release a ton of content. So when's the last time you heard Jordan say anything? He doesn't do the
No.
So when Jordan's coming up, hate to tell you guys, Jordan's a complete dick. Jordan's an asshole. Everyone knows this. He's very difficult to get along with. Teammates, a lot of them couldn't get along with him. He would fight teammates in practice. Like if social media and Jordan was doing the same stuff with LeBron, I don't think Michael Jordan's the most humble guy in the world.
He did make his team better, though, right? I mean, in terms of he demanded. I've heard his teammates say that they would never have been as good as they were without his.
No, they were scared. A lot of them were scared.
Yeah, but
he held them to a certain.
That's right.
So did Kobe, though.
Kobe, though, I've talked to actually 3 people who've played on his team. Kobe was a guy who was so. He's so about himself that a lot of people, the biggest knock on him was always that he wasn't the team player.
A lot of people say about Jordan too.
Yeah, well, Jordan, if you lost to him and if you beat him in golf, ping pong or anything.
If you hooked up with a girl that he didn't, it was on, man.
Yeah.
He get in fights. Steve Kerr and him got in a fight.
Weird.
I mean, Dennis Rodman.
Weird shit.
Ultimate competitor.
Yes.
But again, no one knows that. We don't know any of this stuff about them because we're not living in the same media age. So we are this digital media age where LeBron, we know a shitload about LeBron. He happens to be a pretty good guy. I think we know this. Great dude.
When I watch,
he's entertaining.
Yeah.
He's a family dude.
Yes.
His problem is he's always around his boys. He always has his guys around him. Have them sit and you just go, that's up for debate.
Yeah.
Don't you say it.
Yes. That's right. That's a good point. Yeah.
That's where it gets dicey because the argument's him or Jordan. There's no other argument.
That's right.
It's one or the other. But have your guys say it. They're all around you, man. Because could you imagine if we were sitting around and Rogan goes, dude, I'm the best comic on the planet. We'd be like,
yeah,
Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah. Even if you are, it's like, take it easy.
Yeah.
Take it easy, though, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
But when he says it, and they're all like, yeah. It's fucking, come on, man.
You've already won.
You're around
You've already won.
You're around yes, man.
Yeah.
You want your boys to be like, dude, fuck's sakes.
Although he's been so, he's everything about him is so exemplary. LeBron James.
LeBron does everything right. He opens up schools, gives back, has a great production company.
And Jordan's just not that guy.
Deal.
He's just not that guy. He's a
different animal. Dude.
Yeah.
Who would I want to be friends with? LeBron.
Correct.
I would not want to be Michael Jordan's friend.
I don't think you can be Michael Jordan's friend.
Name one of his friends.
I don't think you can.
His wife deserves an award.
Yeah, I don't think there is such a thing as I don't.
Probably sucks him off.
I don't think people like Kobe and Michael Jordan have friends. They just don't. Kobe would never hang out with a team ever.
Never. They're fucking lone wolves. Man.
Travel separately, everything. You know,
monsters. Fucking good though.
Like Carlos Boozer, I think told me that one time he was like, I'm going to get in to the gym before Kobe, no matter what. And he woke up. Got there at 6 a.m. Kobe was already shooting free throws.
Oh, you got to read Kobe's thing. They had a guy do this whole write up on Kobe's program and the stuff he did. It's insane, man. And you know how like that David Goggins, who's always on Rogan, he has the best selling book. He talks about how crazy he is running. They have something I think mentally wrong with them, where it's an unhealthy obsession
100%.
with working out and what they're doing. Because you look at that especially when I was fighting, I was dedicated as fuck.
Yeah.
I physically couldn't do what those guys do. It's just I don't have that.
Jerry Rice was that way.
trigger.
Jerry Rice's workout was so fucking nuts. And again, Jerry Rice wasn't that liked.
Still wakes up at 4 a.m. every day to work out. Remember when he got fat and they called him the Fat Mamba, and then like a month later he was like, Fat Mamba's gone. Like someone on social media hated on him.
Those were his kids.
And he saw it.
His wife.
And he has a new one coming along too. All girls. And the one little girl on the left is a baller, and he makes her practice 4 hours a day. And he runs the camp.
Well, if you want daddy to love you.
That's going to go great.
If you want daddy to love you.
That's going to turn out fucking great.
Yeah.
You're going to be as good as Cheryl Swoops, but you're going to hate your father.
Uh-huh.
I'm a Kobe Bryant fan.
And he's expecting another daughter.
That's what I'm saying. You got another one coming.
All girls.
All girls. There's a reason for that.
The world works in mysterious ways. I think because obviously if you had a son, it'd be exhausting for that kid. But most guys I know who are super aggro like that always have girls.
You know, that's true.
Always.
That's right.
God goes, no. You ain't doing that.
That's so true, dude. They say that about all the Delta Force guys, those elite commandos. They all have girls. Very rarely do they have a boy.
Trying to soften them, man.
That's
and
so
they
interesting.
know that boy that you're going to fucking...
Rogan totally as aggro as it gets. Girls.
All girls.
Yeah.
Think of me. I'm not that aggro. Got a son.
Yeah.
That's the way it works, man.
Yeah. Me too.
Shane Carwin. Fucking, well, he's a little girl boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very strange, though, huh?
Very strange. They've said that, though, about certain dudes.
I think it's certain
high testosterone, competitive, aggro guys, you know.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
All right, what else we got?
It says billionaires have more sons.
Billionaires have more sons.
Mm-hmm.
See what Delta Special Forces guys, do they have more girls or boys? Delta Force guys or, elite
Delta?
commandos.
Well, that's so particular. I just do special forces.
Yeah. Military men have all girls.
Stress gives you daughters, sons. I don't think there's any science with this.
I think there is, though. Not science, but there is a correlation. Sons make you liberal. Why does war breed more boys?
No.
Oh, why are special forces soldiers so sexy? Please go to that.
Yikes.
Anyway.
All right, let's move on. Yeah, but they do. I think you're right. They do have more girls. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And their divorce rate is 95%.
Oh, yeah.
Exhausting to deal with.
Everybody owns a motorcycle. You got to have a divorce under your belt. Yeah. A lot of stuff.
So, a 2-year-old girl fell into a rhino exhibit at a Florida zoo while they were doing a program where they have kids who are usually at least 3 years old and older participate with, kind of being closer to the rhinos than you usually would if you're just looking at them through the zoo's regular exhibit.
You can touch them?
Not exactly touching, but you're much closer than what a regular exhibit would be.
But the little girl fell?
Yeah,
the rhinos didn't do anything, did they?
She made contact with the horn.
Damn, did she get hurt?
She's hospitalized right now. There's no new updates. The mom says that she went to the hospital for some cuts on her arm.
Non-critical injuries.
To get the daughter. But
you know what's weird with animals, even if it's a baby, unless it's like a lion or like a predator, but with these other animals, when they see babies, they really don't fuck them up, do they?
No.
Except for remember that to take out that gorilla,
Harambe?
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that fucking gorilla?
Yeah, they said it was posturing over the board.
They said it was about to be some shit because the way he was acting, he was going to kill that thing. That little dude must have been so scared, man. Ugh. Then you saw did we talk about last time the girl that got eaten got fucked up by the lion?
The 22-year-old, the intern? Yeah.
You guys want to watch it?
I've seen this.
Oof, It's a bummer.
Next one?
Yeah.
All right.
So Andy Cohen lost his temper while on air for a New Year's Eve countdown.
Really?
Because somebody who was a part of, I guess, the Times Square area where everybody was filming wanted him to get rid of his umbrella. He had his umbrella for most of the night, and then for some reason there was a worker who told him that he couldn't have his umbrella while they were filming. And so he was really upset by it. He started complaining about his coat being drenched, about how...
He got pissed.
Yeah, he got pissed.
Oh, this is the clip here?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Chrissy Teigen get poked in the eye?
He's taking a turn. It's more than drizzling in Times Square. It's not putting a damper on anything, but I will say this. I had this umbrella. The lady from the Times Square Alliance came over and said, you have to get rid of the umbrella.
This has been going on for an hour and a half
off
already.
the air, and I said, I won't do it.
He was like, what are you going to do, arrest me?
Yeah, I go, get the paddy wagon, because that's what it's going to take. But now they are threatening to pull CNN's spot from the credential, from Times Square for next year.
This is like the Jim Acosta, Sarah Sanders thing.
Yeah, it really is. And I got to tell you something. This umbrella is such a threat to the Times Square Alliance. And what does the Times Square Alliance do besides F with my New Year's?
His hoodie keeps falling in his face.
Here I am. Univision has their umbrellas over there. We stand with Univision.
Jeez.
He's funny.
Yeah.
They removed their umbrellas, though, Andy.
Some grade A BS. Honestly.
What's up?
It's a 10-minute clip.
Can't have it. It's crazy. Honestly, can you imagine?
Dude, he's pissed.
Really
You know what's weird about this is for Times Square, once they had certain like barricades put up. Once you come in, you can't leave. If you leave, you can never get back in. You can't have any backpacks.
I understand.
Have any umbrellas.
Can you imagine how hard it is to stop a terrorist event?
Well, that's what
how unacceptable it is.
I don't think you can have umbrellas, backpacks.
I get
once
it.
you leave, you can't come back.
They have a reason for it.
Yeah, fuck
it's
yeah.
clearly a reason. We all take for granted that we're safe in Times Square. Try keeping that place bomb free. That's fucking hard to do.
Dude, did you see Chrissy Teigen get poked in the eye? With the umbrella?
Yes. Oh my god!
Oh my god! She goes to hug.
Oh my god!
She goes to hug someone, and the fucking spear of the umbrella hits her right in the eye. And she's like, "Ow! Look at this!
That hurts so bad!
Oh my god! Goof!"
Her face.
And she still goes in for
Her
a kiss.
face disappears.
Ouch!
Must have hurt so bad. And then because Tiffany Haddish, she got. Is this a good event?
She got booed off.
So Tiffany Haddish got booed off, right? Because she bombed.
People leaving her.
Yeah, Christine, but it's all right, girl. I had a rough New Year's too.
Did you see what Tiffany had? She had to take down her post. She had a thing on. Hey, Peter, I'm gonna keep wearing fur. She had a fur coat on. Hey, Peter, I'm gonna keep wearing fur until white people stop shooting black people. I'm like, what?
Didn't go well.
Hello? What'd you say? Because I get some random terrible dude with a beard shot a 7-year-old girl or some terrible
Jesus
thing in the
Christ,
parking lot.
man.
But it's like, and then she had to take it down. Whatever.
Yeah, her show, I guess she was out all night drinking, and then she had a sold out show in Miami, and then here it is.
You want to watch some of it?
Yeah, play it. It's pretty funny.
It's uncomfortable too, though.
Yeah,
Have you seen this, B?
I didn't see it. I heard about it.
I'll give you my thoughts of this.
Fuck. This is weird for me. Then it's gonna be on TMZ or whatever. They're gonna be like, Tiffany Haddish. Ain't a bag of dicks on the ears. She was sure. I don't give a fuck. Why don't y'all just move on, get closer?
People are leaving.
This is crazy. I really want to talk about some stuff, and it's like I can't remember none of it. I just feel like
she's a little drunk.
She ready. We're about to ready. They about to play some music in a minute. This whole thing gonna turn into a party. I'm gonna be on tour team 2019. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Every day ain't the best day, but when we do what we do, it is what it is.
Tiffany's a good person, by the way, but
yeah, here you can stop it, Chin. Here's my thing with this. I get, but obviously everyone bombs, right? Everyone bombs stuff like that. She's drunk. You got to be a little bit of a professional. The only problem is, like, everyone bombs. We don't bomb at big shows on New Year's Eve.
It's
like a sold out crowd New Year's Eve.
It's a mistake that, what happens to a lot of people when they get super famous is it's hard to handle.
Like, oh, I got
this. And you go a little crazy.
I got this.
And then you do something stupid. And everybody's watching.
Yes, this happened. I wish it was better. Miami preyed on it. I have a strong feeling praying on it. All right. Tiffany Haddish bombs drinks with fans instead.
Yeah.
There was a guy that
learned a lesson.
That was not cool. So this guy got a lot of attention because he posted this. I'll just play it for you real quick.
Tiff having a rough night, bro. Tiff having a rough night, bro. So going into 2019 like this. Going into
And she starts talking shit to him.
He walked in front of the stage to do that.
Jesus Christ. So this guy put, I went to go see Tiffany Haddish was actually funny. I ended up doing this. Conclusion, she's not funny. All right, fuck this, dude.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I mean,
man,
he said
cool
in her defense, though.
She's not, she's not funny. She's one of the most successful comics on the planet.
She said she was having a rough night. She didn't have to be up there. She ended up inviting me up on stage to tell jokes. All right, well.
Yeah. The issue is too is she was going off. She had like her notes.
Yeah.
She had like holding notes and forgot them and just stuff like that.
You can't be.
Just wasn't ready.
It's not being respectful to your audience.
It's not really respectful to the art.
And the great thing
you just
about,
weren't ready, and you had a New Year's show, a big show in Miami too. That it's just unprofessional.
The great thing about stand-up is that it will always keep you honest. And you might be famous and have adoring fans. When you get up there and you don't deliver the goods, it gets quiet, and then they get mad and leave. And they have a right to be mad
and leave.
That's right.
Well, that's my thing is. And all comics are defending like, it happens. Everyone, no, I agree, 100%. It happened. Everyone bombs. But when you have an hour show and you bomb, and then being drunk and not ready, especially for New Year's Eve, like people pay a lot of money.
I've seen other very famous
bombing
comics
on
do
New
that.
Year's Eve is tough, man.
Yeah, it is because people are spending a lot of money.
I set at the Comedy Store, set at the Improv. I get that your hour show you bomb,
but keep in mind people are spending $200.
That's what I'm saying,
right? And they don't have that much money. That's a big deal for them.
2-drink minimum, I'm sure.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
That's why Sebastian Maniscalco said, I take
that
that shit so seriously because people pay a lot of money to come see my shows, like $170 a ticket sometimes.
And here's the thing, if you take that for granted, it's going to go away super
goes
fast.
away. It's
all it
super
takes is a bunch of if she does this again, like this becomes a habit, happens again, then people are like, oh no, you can't, she's going to show up drunk. Well, not good.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I like
it's funny. Humor's funny too because people only laugh when you're funny. Like nobody can fake that really. You can fake it for a little while and then you can't. No.
We've seen that, haven't we?
Sure.
We've seen guys who they're very famous and they'll try a set and we'll watch and it's 2 minutes go by. It's like,
it gets quiet.
You go, that's the guy from this movie. And then after 2 minutes, like, cool, man, but you're supposed to make us laugh.
Yeah.
And he gets so awkward.
Yeah. It's exactly like in a lot of ways. Like, what do? You box a lot? You fight? Oh, cool. And you're saying you're good and you spar with pros. Good. Okay, now let's see what happens when the pro's actually sparring with you. It doesn't matter what you're not going to be able to fake your way out of that. And I think comedy is the same way. It just is. You either have the goods or you don't. And you're gonna get people are gonna stop laughing. You're gonna punch in the face, one or the other, in whatever you do. And I love that actually about certain things where you can't get away with anything.
Yeah, get found out. This is another comedian, Hasan Minhaj.
I like him.
He has a special on Netflix. Well, not a special. It's like a TV show on Netflix called Patriot Act. And he made some jokes about Saudi Arabia, that Khashoggi killing. Khashoggi. So he was saying how, it was a cover-up and this and that and a bunch of other stuff about Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia banned that episode.
In Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has a long history because I had lived there for 3 years. Saudi Arabia has a long history of banning everything. So when you would come into the country, and I think they still do this, they checked your bag to see if you have any Playboy magazines, any porno. They even, when you would get a Time magazine there, they would even block out, they would literally draw a magic marker over women in bikinis. That was how I grew up there. It's a very, very
with that, you can see why they censored
place.
it a little bit. I mean, that's fucking super shady. Black guy for the country.
Well, the guy,
he's great though. I went to his one-man show. He actually inspired me to start doing stuff.
Oh, nice.
Hasan Minhaj?
I went to his one-man show at downtown Denver.
Was it good?
It was amazing.
I bet.
About him coming to America, being an immigrant, being Muslim, his dad and stuff.
It's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of,
I love it.
That special's on Netflix too.
Oh, is it on Netflix now?
It's really good.
And does it have the animation with it, or the
animation?
Not the animation, but the screen. Is it animation?
The screens and everything in the back.
I want to see that. I gotta watch that.
Yeah,
I love that there's so many of these like Middle Eastern comics and Indian comics, and it's fucking great. It's great.
He does this thing though. I don't know. You guys know him more, right? You guys watch him and stuff. Where he moves his arm a lot. He moves his arms
I didn't
weighs
see that.
a lot.
Huh.
Oh, if you ever check out this thing right here, the Saudi Arabia stuff, just check out a clip.
Chin just has a weird thing about hands.
It to the point where I was like, I don't want to.
It's all you can.
I don't want to watch it anymore because it was just too much. Weird. I don't know. I'm weird on it. You guys already talked about this, but this is the actual tweet that Kanye did.
Spoke with Rogan podcast coming soon. Yeah.
And that's it. And he did double spaces, no period. Just noticed that.
It's great.
All right. How about this one? This is in Australia. A random dude was walking out beside a guy's house, and he just heard this constant screaming, like, why don't you die? Why don't you die? And then he heard a baby screaming in the background.
Is that a wandering spider, though? Because they're super poisonous.
But why don't you die? Who yells at a spider? Of course it's poisonous.
And his little baby was crying, so they called the cops. They had a bunch of police show up, but then it turned out to be just a spider, and this guy has like a hardcore arachnophobia, like hardcore fear of spiders.
Why don't you die? Did he try killing it?
Yeah, I think he did, and probably just didn't die.
Holy fuck. Look, in Australia, a giant spider carrying a mouse is horrifying and impressive. Click on that for me. I mean, Fuck the guy scared of a spider.
Oh my God. Well, that's a giant tarantula, and it killed a fucking mouse.
And he's on the wall.
Dude, that mouse is stiff as fuck.
Man, that is so cool.
That's a wandering. That's a tarantula?
I don't think it's a tarantula.
So they have the
it's
most poisonous, huge huntsman spider trying to eat a mouse. Fuck.
Holy fuck.
Dude, I would be terrified of a giant spider like that.
Mm-hmm.
What you gotta do with him?
That's Australia. So many ways to die.
Kidding me? Oh, yeah. So many ways. Those wandering spiders, whatever they are called. Oof.
Jesus Christ. All right, what else you got, Jen?
This one here. So this old lady, Jean Calment, she had the world record for the oldest living human being up until 100.
She has no eyes.
I know.
First of all, she's so
she lost
old.
Both eyes?
Her eyes are gone.
Her eyes gave up?
I think they're just really deep inside there, and the skin's just hanging over.
Either way, she deserves whatever award we're giving her.
I don't care. But what did she?
Let me look at her. Yeah, she wins.
Oh, so she's 130 and not 135.
She died at 99.
Damn. So she was only 99.
Yeah. So what happened was her mom was the person that they thought she was, and then she took over her mom's identity. So this is the daughter. She took over her mom's identity because she didn't want to pay inheritance tax when the mom passed away.
So her mom died at 122.
Oh, no. Her mom died earlier, but she covered it up.
She kept going.
Yeah. She pretended it was her. She pretended that the daughter died, and the daughter actually took
99,
the mom's name.
That's all of us right there. We're all going to fucking just...
I don't know if I look like that. I don't know if my eyes are just going to go, nah.
Yeah. Well... Age is a motherfucker.
Oh, no. I'm definitely...
Your eyes are small.
I'm definitely have that wrinkly mouth.
I'm not going to see your eyes because I can barely see your eyes now.
Dude, you're well over halfway to looking like that. I can already see the wrinkles on your fucking lips, bro.
Don't say that.
You shitting me?
I was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah, no, you look old, bro. It's but you're not young. Who cares?
52.
Yeah.
What'd you say? I look old?
Dude, your fucking birthday is in January.
January 26th.
It's coming up, man.
I'm going to be
53.
52. Don't say 53.
No, why'd you say 52?
Because I'm 51 right now.
Then why'd you say 52?
I'll be 52.
But you just said you're 52.
No, I'm 51 and I'll be 52.
But you said 50. You know you fucked up, right?
I'll be 52 in 20-something days. Oh, my God.
52 years old, dude.
I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, I'm being dead. This is a dead honest question. Huh. Do you think we can do this podcast like this when you're 60?
I've been thinking about that, too. We have to.
Of course.
When he's 60?
He's 51 and he's doing it.
I may have to stop.
Yeah,
right? But when he's 60 and I'm like, dude, suck my dick.
It's already,
like we started the podcast.
I'm already embarrassed.
I'm like, suck it. Fucking suck it, Brian. It's 2019. Suck it. When you're 60,
it would be so much more funny. It would be so much more funny.
If he's old?
If you guys
get dirty old grandpa?
I'm already outraged that I'm doing
that
a
you
podcast.
Partake this
yeah,
in? That you do this? That you entertain this?
Why is it not good?
Because you want to be a sophisticated man. Yeah, I want to be an intellectual. I want to be an artist. I want to be a guy who is talking about deep subjects. And instead, I'm like, ooh, my dick.
You can be all those, though. That's what makes people great.
That's
they
true.
Can be all those things.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so back to the question. When you're like 65, what do you think we're going to do, dude?
Well,
should we start a countdown?
What does that mean?
Like, when you get a certain age, do we just stop doing the show?
I think we probably have to, right?
I don't know. Well, I'm down to keep going. I think it's funny. But are you going to be funny when you're 60?
I think so.
Like, are you mean the dicks and stuff like now? Or are you going to be like, come on, man, that's
I don't think I'm going to grow up.
You don't think you can get offensive? Like, offended?
No, I don't think I'll grow up.
If I'm like, KB, happy 2039, suck my dick.
Yeah, but you're going to be 50. You'll be 45.
You're 45. Yeah. Still doing the damn thing. Flourishing. Yeah. 45. Yeah. You can talk about dicks at 45. At 65, can you really talk about dicks and spiders eating animals and fucking Yeezys and chicks and food?
I might start,
now you got to worry about your health and waking up every morning.
Yeah. Thanks for depressing me.
I'm just saying, bro.
Now, you know what?
It's something to consider. I was thinking about last time, like, Brian's birthday's coming, and I thought, God, are we going to be doing the show when he's 60?
Probably.
9 years?
Probably.
Well, I don't know why we'd stop unless you're just like, dude,
it's too fun.
One day you're going to call me just like, I can't, man. I just want to read. I want to just fucking light candles. And
you do get more like that as you get older. Like, you don't want to.
Like, you're sick of being you get tired of
the
funny guy.
The grind gets kind of like not as fun anymore.
The grind of what?
Like, travel and stand-up and all that.
Stand-up, the grind.
I'll always do stand-up, though. I'm going to be an old man.
The stand-up of the grind of stand-up's different. The podcast grind's not that bad.
No, it's fucking as easy as it
gets.
You
live across the street.
I
throw a rock to your fucking crib.
I stroll.
You do nothing.
Here.
But are you going to stop doing it is the question. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm worried one day. I'm not worried. I just think one day you're walking like, dude, I'm sick of you always talking about sucking dick and females refer to them as hoes and your stupid fashion. I just can't do it anymore.
I just walk away.
You're just like, just can't.
I'm going to Italy.
Like, dude, I'm going to start a book club and I'm going to strike up the Bryan Callen show again.
I'm going to live in
Spain.
We're just
going to read into the mic.
Yes.
I'm going to read into the mic.
Yeah, that's probably
what I want to do.
Yeah, I want to just do smart talk.
You might, though. As you get older, you have
know what the problem
tastes.
with smart talk is? You know the problem with talking about books is? It's fun, it's good, you're exploring ideas, but a lot of smart talk stops at smart talk. So what you're doing is talking to people that are already kind of on your team, and it's not really changing much.
Well, what I don't like is if I read a book, I mean, I can discuss with my buddies if I read the same book, but I don't want to have someone regurgitate what I read on the podcast.
Yeah.
Bring on that author that actually knows what the fuck they're talking about. I don't want a secondhand source.
For me, I like reading and like thinking about ideas and having people put them into context who are smarter than me, because I think we are always in one way or another under threat. Like see when you're not
start a podcast when you don't Under Threat.
When you don't follow like things like politics and you don't have an understanding of how history is repeating itself. It's very easy to kind of like not worry. But I pay attention to that stuff because I also come from a different generation where I had to a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I see certain things and trends that that are very, very ominous, that I think that we take our democracy for granted and we take our institutions for granted. And I think that we could very easily become something very different and lose everything that we take for granted. That's what as an older man now at 51.
That's what you're worried about for your kids?
I feel like the vanguard to that's something that a lot of my younger friends don't have the benefit of having lived through some of the stuff I have because I'm older and also just
it's also like for me, as I gotten older, I've gotten somewhat interested in politics. It was never going to be my thing. Like I'm not like if I have, let's say, 4 hours of free time to be interested in stuff, it's not going to be politics unless it's like the elections coming up.
Yes.
But in general, like day-to-day basis, I'm not in. It's just I don't care. I think a lot of too with my generation coming up, a lot of it's so corrupt that you're just like, fuck, it doesn't matter.
The problem,
like, that,
right? And the problem,
but that's the narrative.
And the problem with that's right. The problem with that is losing faith in the political process, like we are, losing faith in even knowing what the truth is.
And the candidates.
So you have two teams.
But losing faith in the candidates.
And the candidates.
Because you have a reality.
Your government doesn't represent you.
But you have a reality star who went, man, I'll run for president, and won. So you're like, dude, what are we doing?
That's right.
So then you check out. You're like, fuck it. Dude.
But the problem is when you check out, you are at the mercy of winds that are much stronger than yourself, and that your whole life can be taken from you. And history would bear me out on that. And the other thing is I noticed that when you say anything that's against one side or the other, like if you say something liberal about guns, about whatever it might be, that side comes at you in the nastiest way online. And then if you do it on the other side, you can just lose your job. My joke is a right winger will punch you in the face, a left winger will publicly shame you and ruin your career. But either way, it's an ugly place out there. Maybe it always has been, but now with social media, we're polarized like nobody's business.
All those heads come out. Now,
And people form these tribes, these strong tribes.
I don't think
it's getting ugly.
In that. Yeah, I don't think there's winning in that.
Well, I think that there's a way always to get to the truth. There's a way to get to, you've got to preserve the integrity of your institutions or you'll lose your fucking democracy. And that's the biggest concern. So it goes. Here we are. And that's what's funny about being older. That's the fucking thing. When you have kids and you're 51, I promise you, because you're very smart, you are going to be in a position, unfortunately or fortunately, where you're going to worry because you're going to see shit and you're going to start to see things and you're going to go, wait a minute, this is scaring me because my kids are inheriting this world and I'm not,
Well, I have that now just with social media, and iPads and iPhone. I mean, it's a rough world out there that I didn't have to worry about growing up at all.
Yeah. Well, when we look at, say, corruption in politics and we're okay with it, you better be fucking careful because you're going to get Mexico or you'll get some other country where it's who you know and how much money you have. And that's who calls the shots. And that's what we have to worry about. So, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
I don't know how we started it because I said
just being old.
When you're 60.
Being old. But by the way, here's the great respite. Here's the great recess. We provide a service that's being funny and silly, and people have their lives and they like listening and laughing, and we can't lose sight of that.
The world's too serious.
Which you've always kept me on the mark with that, by the way, because I always want to go into this other thing, and you're like, not our audience. Our audience wants to fucking laugh, and you're right.
That ain't for that.
My job first is not to be a teacher. My job is to be a funny comedian. It's what I do. I've always done that. So there it is.
I think if you want to do that, well, you do. Don't you do the Bryan Callen show?
No,
you used to,
not anymore.
But I think if you do want to go balls deep in politics and books, and get a fucking blanket and curl up, as the kids say it, and fucking get the fire going, and then put on a mic and talk about the book. Yeah, you do that on Bryan Callen show.
That's right. I'm so late to my flight. I just realized.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Jeez.
I'm going to Park City. Oh, no. That's our podcast, guys. I'll be in Austin at the end of the month.
Oh, fuck.
January 31st, February 1st and 2nd.
What time's your flight?
1:38. It's 12:50 right now.
Oh, yeah, you make it.
I better, because I got to go get my bag.
All right, dude.
Peace out, Bryan.
I'll do the reads.
I love you guys.
Be safe.
Reads. See you later.
Got him talking about fucking politics. Well, apparently Bryan forgot he was going to Utah with his fam. That guy travels more than anybody I know. Just stay home for God's sakes. But that's not Bryan Callen style, so he's headed to Utah with the fam. Hopefully makes his flight. If not, I'll keep you guys posted. It was a fun episode. It's been a good year in general. Bryan's not the sentimental type, but I speak for both of us. We love you guys. Thank you for making the show what it is after all these years. We're not going anywhere. The show's only growing, getting bigger, consistently top 5 shows all the time. So we love you guys. It's because of you guys. And 2018 was amazing. Best year for me ever. I'm sure a great year for Bryan. Can't speak for him, but I think it was a good year besides Rash. On that, man, we love you guys. Guest of the year, it's a whole fucking hot mess. We're going to figure out. We're going to order some new belts. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for voting. Thanks for everything. I will be in Edmonton next week, the 10th through the 12th. Edmonton, Canada, that is. tfatk.com. After that, January 19th, I'm at Spreckles Theater in San Diego. One night, one show only. Bryan Callen and a very special friend of mine will be opening up and hosting. That is for Showtime, San Diego, January 19th. Get tickets now, tfatk.com. This Friday, I'm at the Laugh Factory with Chris D'Elia and co. Next weekend at the Comedy Store. I'm all over, man. I'll see you around town in LA. Thanks for listening. Till next time, this is the Fire Kid. We're out.